assigned to discuss and operate the mini ice plant. I am Paolo Bagi.
I'm Andrew Puglano.
I am Nelson Jan Alcantara.
And I'm Ramil Tabuso.
Audio Jungle.
First, I will introduce the principle of the mini ice plant. An ice plant, based on same principle, is a same refrigeration system, is the process of removing heat from an enclosed space or from a substance and moving it to a place where it is unobjectable. The main principle of refrigeration is lowering the temperature of the enclosed space or substance and then maintaining the lower temperature. Cold conditions can be created by removing heat. For this reason, in order to reduce a temperature, one removes heat rather than adding cold. The system uses the evaporation of a liquid to absorb heat. The liquid or refrigerant used in refrigeration evaporates at an extremely low temperature, creating freezing temperature inside the refrigerator.
Audio Jungle.
To produce ice block, the ice plant test rig works on simple vapor compression refrigeration cycle using R134A as a refrigerant and brine as a secondary refrigerant. The laboratory equipment consists of compressor unit, condenser, expansion valve, evaporator, and the cooling tower. Next, I will discuss the different instrument and control used in the whole system of the mini ice plant. First, the watt meter. It used to measure the wattages used the whole system. The magnetic contactor. The switch. It used to switch on and switch off the mini ice plant. The reset button. The voltmeter. It used to measure the whole voltages that used in the whole system. The ammeter. It used to measure the whole current that runs in the whole system. Arduino used to execute program to control the flow and determine the temperature that runs in the various points of the system. The newly installed ammeter. The first one is used to measure the current in the pump. The second one is used to measure the current in the fan.
To operate the system, it is important to make sure first that the wiring of the electrical system is intact, meaning that the wiring is connected properly to each component and is not loose, for this can invite accidents. If the wiring has been checked already, you then can proceed to plug in the socket for the whole system in order to start it up. Then turn on your system. Wait for a few minutes and observe if there's no casualty that will occur. As you can see, the water have already flowed through the pump and to the cooling system. And as I have said, if there's no casualties observed, you can then proceed to do your experiment.
At this point, I'm going to show how the system works. First, the liquid refrigerant that flows continuously inside the evaporator is the one produces cooling effect inside the freezing tank. This is the freezing tank. I'm going to show you. This is the freezing tank, which the evaporator is located. This is the secondary refrigerant, which is the water and the brine solution mixed together. And this is the evaporator, wherein the first refrigerant, which is R134A, is located. Then the second refrigerant absorbs heat directly from the refrigerated space. This is the refrigerated space, and transfer heat to the primary refrigerant. Transfer heat to the primary refrigerant, which is circulating in the evaporating coil. Then the primary refrigerant will absorb heat in the form of sensible heat and latent heat of vaporation, and will undergo change in phase from mixture of liquid and vapor to saturated vapor. The low temperature, low pressure vapor refrigerant then will be sent to the compressor. This is the compressor, where it will be compressed to high pressure, high temperature vapor refrigerant. This is the coil coming out from the evaporator going to the compressor. Then the high temperature, high pressure vapor refrigerant coming out from the compressor then will be passed to the water cooled condenser, where it will lose its latent heat of condensation to the cooling medium to undergo change in phase and gets condensed to high pressure liquid refrigerant. The compressor, then it will flow inside the condenser. At the condenser, the water that surrounds it will be suctioned out by the electric pump. This is the electric pump, and will be pumped at the cooling tower so that heat will transfer to the surrounding. The heat transfer will be right here because of the fan, and will be rejected to the surrounding. Then the cooled water will be returned inside the container wherein the condenser is located. Then back to the main cycle. Before entering the capillary tube, the refrigerant will flow inside the dryer. This is the dryer, wherein it will be filtered to remove any impurities that it have acquired in the system. Then, the high pressure liquid refrigerant coming out from the dryer at this point, that then will flow inside the capillary tube, wherein the refrigerant will expand and throttle to low pressure, low temperature liquid refrigerant. Then, finally, sent again to the evaporator. This part. Then, evaporator.